guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be continuing top 10 ways to learn the first day of school, and we're on chapter 4, the photocopy. No way, Mo insisted. Come on, Tony pleaded me. No way, Mr. G will kill me. The Terminator will kill me. My parents will kill me. Nobody will kill you because nobody's going to find out. Tony emptied the teacher's broken paper recycling bin into a large plastic bag. We're supposed to be in here, remember? Mr. G's orders. He told us to empty all of the school's bins and not to goof off while we're at it, Mo replied, and then meet our class in art. Well, let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps. This will only take a couple of minutes, Tony pleaded. And there aren't any teachers in here. We won't have another chance like this in a million years. You're crazy, Davy. It's only been a week since the food fight. Won't you ever give up? Never, said Tony. I'm on a mission, and when my mission succeeds, we'll both be famous. Yeah, we'll be the famous dead guys, Mo mumbled. Let's get this over with before teacher shows up. Tony opened the door like both ways. There were no snotty-nosed kindergartners bopping down the hallway. There were no janitors mopping the shiny floor. There's no stupid fourth graders picking on whiny first graders. And best of all, there's no Terminator to be seen. The coast is clear. It's time to rock and roll. Tony said, rock and roll? I think it's time for heads to roll. Ours, said Mo, drawing his forefinger across his neck. I should have my head examined. Well, I still have it. Don't forget, said Tony as he lifted the lid to the photocopy machine. You're gonna be famous. Yeah, right. Just hurry up. Tony dropped his pants to his ankles. He looked around the room, took a deep breath, and dropped his Fruit of the Looms to his ankles. Then he hopped on the photocopy machine and planted his bare bottom on the glass. Press the green button, Mo. How about if I press the I'm as good as dead button? Mo pushed the green button. The machine whirred into action. Mo picked up the copy, looked at it, and then handed it to Tony. Looks like the back end. Fantastic. A perfect shot behind it, Tony proudly interrupted. Now, press the 2 button, the 5 button, and the green button. 25 copies? Mo said, a look of dread on his face. That'll take forever. I'll get them as souvenirs and I'll become famous. I should have known, said Mo. The machine whirred into action again. Mo looked at the door. He fiddled with the collar of his shirt. He wiped the sweat trickling down his forehead. Tony smiled at Mo and asked, Are you having fun yet? Mo ignored him. Everything was okay at 5 copies. No problem, I said copies. The machine shot at 15 copies, and success seemed to be just around the corner. But at 19 copies, the door began to open slowly. Mo said, TB, the door. We're dead now. Tony held his breath almost as still as a statue. The door opened a couple of inches, then another inch. Fingers curled around the edge of the door. Long fingers, adult fingers. Tony stared at the diamond ring on one of the fingers. He'd seen that ring before, on the Terminator's hand. Fear raced through his body. The end was near. The door opened a full 6 inches. Then the hand disappeared and the door swung shut. Tony let his breath out with a rush. Mo slid to the door and sat on his backside, and the machine spit out the last copy. Knew that was close, Tony said, hopping down from the copier. Too close, said Mo, scrambling to his feet. Let's get out of here. Tony pulled up his Fruit of the Looms, his pants, and then grabbed a stack of photocopies. He opened the door and stuck his head into the hallway. Nobody in sight. Follow me. Tony slipped out of the teacher's work with Mo, following close behind. I can't believe you made it, Mo whispered. We better empty the rest of the bins, said Tony, before Mr. G comes looking for us. The two boys dipped down the hole and searched for the next recycling bin. They found it the first corner of the hallway, crashed into Mr. Gore, who was leading his glass door. Whammo! Photocopies of tiny cinder flew into the air and flared to the floor. Bright paint shot out of bucket Mr. Gore's can. The paint gazer splattered Mr. Gore from head to foot. His glass, clean, lined like a perfect little angel, stood in some silence. Mr. Gore calmly placed the paint bucket on the floor. He didn't scream at the boys. He didn't say a single word. He just arched his eyebrows, closed his lips into an evil grin, and drew his forefinger across his neck. Night class, I'm totally enough and scrambled to pick up the copy. Look, a photocopy of Mean Dean's face. Nah, it's a copy of Daisy's twin brother. No way, it's Mr. Hernandez. You're all wrong. It's a copy of Mr. D's cheeks, sort of puffy, like a chipmunk's. Now it's a copy of someone's other set of cheeks. Mo put his hand in his pocket and leaned against rig on his TB. Yes, the end is near, Tony said. I'm joining Mo. We've almost made it. Anyway, it's been great. Don't worry, TB. Anna joined the two boys. Well, I'll never let anything happen to you. Then she leaned closer to Tony. Her breath smelled fresh. Minty fresh. Like a new piece of peppermint gum. Tony loved peppermint gum. A swarm of butterflies seemed to take flight down. He looked down at the floor and stammered, gee, thanks, Anna. She shoved a photocopy in his face and said, Great show, TB. Would you please autograph your gluteus maximus for me? Yeah, sure, Tony muttered his face from web. How did you know mine? Hey, I know, Ranger Tony said, I'll never tell. Mr. Gore had to go home and change clothes. Mrs. Hernandez's secretary had to take the kids to dinner. Tony and Mo had to go to the principal's office. Later that night, Tony sat through a very uncomfortable dinner. Nobody said a word. His parents didn't even look at him. Maria occasionally sneered, but that was normal. At least the silent treatment was better than getting killed. After dinner, his mom and dad did the dishes. This was really weird because Tony and Maria always did the supper dishes. Tony's stomach spun like a top. Maybe his parents were going to kill him. After the dishes were finished, the Madisons settled into their favorite positions in the living room to watch the news. Mr. Madison in his recliner, Mrs. Madison in her rocker, Maria on the couch, and Tony on the floor. Nobody had turned on the TV, so Tony had got up to find the remote. Sit down, Tony's father said. The news will have to wait tonight. The Madisons always watched the news every night today. It was a family tradition. Tony's turned his cup. He slowly sank to the floor. His father got up and circled the living room like a vulture. He stopped and stared down at Tony. Why? May I ask why? Well, because he's just a fifth grader, interrupted Maria and her. You're just a dork and a way cooler 16-year-old lady. He's so embarrassing. As if you're not, Tony snorted. You're going to look like a human Christmas tree with all those things hanging on you. Maria had just made a major fashion statement. A pierced right nostril and a pierced left eyebrow, both sporting shiny gold hoops to go along with the multi-pierced ears. Maria picked up an overstuffed couch pillow and fired at Tony. I hit it in the back of the head. Tony pulled it off his sock, tied a quick knot, and fired at Maria and smacked between her eyes. Bullseye. That's enough, both of you, Mr. Madison ordered. Then he locked eyes with Tony. Well, why did Mrs. Hernandez have to call us again? Why did Jeff spend your recess writing a report about the history of the photocopy machine? And why will you be suspended from school if you guys sent to her office one more time? Well, there was this lady on the Late Show. The other day, she photocopied her face. Dave Letterman made a really big deal out of it. He fired copies of her face into the audience. It was pretty funny, so I figured I'd do the same thing and then give the copies to my fans and they'd come. This is ridiculous. Mrs. Madison interrupted. She got it from her rocker and grinned. Mr. Madison, both tired of our time. I'm sick of this nonsense. Drop it now. I'm not recording the show for you anymore. There will be no more letters today with Letterman, or you may never see the light of day again because I'll get to you before Mr. Gore or Mrs. Hernandez does. Have I made myself clear? Yes, ma'am, Tony muttered. Mr. Madison said, I'm deleting all of the Late Show episodes that I've saved for you, and I want 2 perfect letters of apology written tonight before you go to bed. One for Mr. Gore and the other for Mrs. Hernandez. You'll give the letters to each personally before school tomorrow morning, and I want to see the letters before you go to sleep. Starting tomorrow, you can forget about playing after school. You'll be spending your time in the yard, raking and bagging leaves by yourself for however many days it takes to finish the job. And if this happens again, I'll get you before Mr. Gore, Mrs. Hernandez, or your mother does. Do you understand? Yes, sir. As for you, Maria, no more holes in your body. You're starting to look like a human pincushion. Yes, sir. Now turn on the news. I want to catch the stock report. After the news, Tony wrote apologies and shoved them dead out. He said they were A-okay and they sent Tony to bed. Tony lay in bed and stared at the ceiling. Only thing was on his mind, the Late Show. He climbed out of bed and went to his desk and began writing his 3rd letter of the night. Dear Mr. Letterman, I saw a photocopy store on your show the other night. It was so cool I decided to try my own photocopy still in school. It backfired and I got into big trouble. Oh well, here's another top 10 list tomorrow in using time. Top 10 things you should never do at school. 10. Eat the 3-month-old peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you find in the back of your desk. 9. Drop the frog that you dissected in science class into your teacher's cup of coffee. 8. Stick your tongue in the automatic pencil sharpener. 7. Barf on your teacher's desk and set in the garbage can. 6. Ask your PE teacher if he's ever heard of deodorant. 5. Use the classroom's hamster to chalkboard eraser. 4. Write test answers on your forehead with a permanent marker. 3. Ask your principal if she graduated from the Ringling Burroughs and Barnum and Bailey Clown College to see how far you can stick a crayon up your nose. 1. Copy your handwriting on the school's photocopy machine. Sincerely, Tony Baloney. P.S. Number 1 really happened. Yes, I copied my own handwriting. It was a disaster. Call me and I'll explain. My phone number is 816-555-0942. My dad deleted all my old Late Show episodes and my mom won't record any more shows for me. I have secretly mailed this letter to you. My parents don't know about it. If they find out, I'm a goner. Please invite me to be on your show before it's too late. So, that is all for this read aloud of the book. Next is chapter 5, Can a Boy and a Bear Sue decide the professional football game? So, just for a hint of what might happen next. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And also, just like, subscribe, share, and I have some things posted in the community channel, like polls and some other things. So, please check that out too, and I will see you next time. Bye!